Hey guys, welcome to the Retro Gaming Junction. This is Camilio and we're continuing our game of Anachronox. We're soon gonna go into a dungeon. Well, somewhat. Got a couple of things to do, bring up. Bring the Anachronox symbol back to the Mystic Museum. Let's go to Rowdy's first. Excellent work. We've disrupted trade between Deta and the Goyans, at least for a little while. Let's lie low until things settle down. We just got a pre-owned shield cell, but we had bought one for him, I think. That's fine. Man, this guy sucks. I'm keeping all the items for me. Yeah, we'll come back for him. Tell me again what outstanding. I'd like to see this back in the museum. Good work. Here's your 400 loonies. Okay, we're done. Maybe I can buy some weapons for... No. I came here with Grumpy. Yeah, no, they don't sell weapons. They don't change weapons in the game. I think I could have talked to the Deputy guy, unless that's already done. Yeah, it's already done. Okay, now we go back to the tenements. That's where we're supposed to find a guy that has information on Eddie. Because Eddie knows. I think this is the one. I don't think we have anything to do here. These guys want a plant that's in here. Oh, oh yeah, I also need to go. Okay, so that's done. I need to search Cube's apartment. That's what we're doing here, but also, what's the main quest? Barton Arms. Okay, which is very close to here. Okay, let's go here first. So we're doing this for that detective guy, and I think he's gonna do. I think he's the guy that gives us all our skill upgrades for boots. And I think you can see. I thought there was a way. See the list of tenants here. I'm sure it's this, but that doesn't make any sense. Galactic gossip? Vote watch local news, local information. Interesting. There was a murder here. Beat it before there's another one. What he said. I think it's here. Yeah, this life cursor. Looks like this life cursor is pretty fried. I think I can still link with it though. Just a second. Okay. I'm inside, but most of this data is heavily encrypted. Oh wait, here's something. Last message received. Triv, one of Cube's buddies, sent her a warning that a deal she was planning wasn't kosher. Turns out the last anonymous deal for a non-flawed tetra crystal turned sour. The dealer was found in an alley minus his heart and his tetra. Triv was advising Cube to drop the deal and skip out of town before it was too late. That's all I can find. Square Detective Rook. Yes. Okay, there's nothing else to do here. I want to see if... that's what I thought. There was a time I had shredded respect for you, Boots. My mistake. Why would you bring that old bastard in here? Shame on you. Why don't you pay this woman what you owe her? You've come to pay me. I'm here to compensate for your efforts. You are? Of course you are. I just wasn't expecting. I should have given you more credit. $200. Maybe that reward will come way later in the game. I would not be surprised. Okay, there's nothing else to do here. Do we need healing? A little bit. I don't know why. This should be full. Oh, it's because I need a rodent. Energy is used by some magic, but I don't think I've used it. It's just maybe a little glitch. So that should clear things up. No. Is it okay if it's in the red or? Well, that was a waste of $20, whatever. What are you gonna do? You strike me? Skin Rebellion is more durable than everything you can arrange on. The blows will not hurt me, that and it knows. This is why you won't me strike if stranger watches. Oh no, not the tickle mission.
Okay, there's the place. Don't follow him from too far a distance and lose him, but don't stick too close and get caught either. I already gave that time minder a quick pet for good luck as we passed it, so we're ready to go. Don't let me down.
This is what I do best, Pops. Stay off my back and I'll handle this lightly and politely.
Quiet! Here he comes.
Warning. Transition major of plate section C, D, E, and F will commence in 15 seconds. Please keep area clear. The district of South Anachronox is not liable for injury or death resulting from plate transition. Stand by.
Can't save. Too close. Oh shit.
Tuesday. I use Eddie to acquire sensitive information. My clients pay big bucks to find out if, say, their wife's cheating on them or if their business partner's taking them for a ride, but Eddie's more discreet than a private dick, see, 'cause he just happens to know things, you know? And the fact that I charge a personal go-between fee ain't nobody but nobody's business, so give me the briefcase back.
Not until you tell us where to find Eddie, you skunk.
Come on, you ain't gonna be that way. He lives in the junkyard.
That stinkhole?
Ask him whatever you want while you're there. It's no big deal. He's a pretty nice guy. Just make sure you take him something chewy.
Chewy?
Yeah, and stinky. Chewing on stuff helps him concentrate. He can be a little, unfocused sometimes.
That's good. That's real good. Okay, well, we're gonna let you walk. But you watch who you're messing with next time.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Yeah, we need to find a way to remove the door lord. That's the ultimate thing we're doing. I'm gonna send a net search when the key was thinking through and it turned out knocking on a poor guy who lost half his foot in an industrial accident. They wouldn't give me my no workman's comp, so I've been out of work. Even got the chance of clothes. The sock on my infected foot is all stinky and chewy from the bus. It says he spends the day limping around the tunnels. Yeah, I've talked to the guy. We're gonna air and expose on the rest power of data, but someone had sent her and pulled the plug on the segment. The intro went something like, from street thug to corporate power player, Vendelin Data made his fortune from a bloody cocktail of blackmail, extortion, violence. You think that's too inflammatory? Someday, someone will be allowed to tell the real story, if we're lucky. Very dramatically, and with a lot of adjectives. Found all that out from Coop's broken life cursor? Not bad. Coop must have taken her friend's advice, but the killer caught wind of the escape and popped her on their way to tours. This is definitely my boy's MO, and he's been collecting the rarest form of unflawed tetra, using any means necessary to acquire these perfectly formed, resonating tetradons. Thanks for the assist. I'll drop by the apartment when I'm finished here to pick up the life cursor for the boys. Lucky for me, you owe one. Say, I don't remember you having a life cursor back in the day. Pretty expensive little toy there. Maybe you'll get a kick out of the one I got. It's called a PAX Flashpack. You strap it to your hand cannon of choice, aim it straight at an enemy's eyes, and blind them. Why don't you take it? The neighborhood's a little rougher than I remember it. Should look me up more often so I can hook you up with some first-rate equipment in the future. Yo, Mac! Paperwork calls. Catch you later, Slick. Okay, so that's done. I can't remember the guys who can do that. reason to go back. So we need to go back to the fountain. This guy. Can we pull you aside for a second?
Hi. Can we pull you aside for a second? Hi.
Hi?
Hi there.
Hi!
Yeah, this is gonna sound funny,
Peculiar, really.
but we heard
Through the grapevine.
that you had an unusual
Condition.
accident that left you
Unusual.
with one leg. And we were wondering if
By any chance,
you might give us...
loan us.
Loan us, yeah. Your sock.
Sock.
Your sock.
There you go, we didn't even say anything. Okay, now we go to the junkyard, and I think the junkyard is like a little mini dungeon. There's gonna be some battle. All my equipment, we're ready to go. Save before doing that. Wait, I don't have my... I want to move. He's melee. I forgot. The guy gave us an upgrade. Do I need to use it? Pax cannon or something. I thought it was added automatically. Oh, there you go. Petty Muscreen Flashbind, which takes longer to get to. Eddie knows. Another shield cell. .42 damage, I'm still like in my shield. I'm not sure what that does. Confused or something? Oh, that's not even the one I wanted to shoot at. The bag farted. This guy was not confused for long. I'm really wondering where that other road led. So this is definitely progress. Let me come back. Oh wait, this... No, okay. Oh, this is the tree. This is a symmetrical tree. One of these trees is symmetrical. This one. No? He's dead. I don't know how much HP they have, but they don't have much. There's another little dude there. Why didn't you help your little dude? Yo. Trees are holy. Do not take our trees. I'm taking your trees, dude. Yeah, it's this one. This tree looks pretty symmetrical. Put this in my pocket. There you go. Bastard. Bastard. Wait, but there's definitely something here. I'm full now. Oh, probably because I leveled up. Nothing here. Bugo gems. I don't even remember that. Offering? Very nice, very nice. Only one may enter. Maintain distance and make no sudden movements. Suspicious anything and we split you from your life, understand? Yes, I'd like to save. Going in there. You'll never believe the offering I brought Eddie. Are you sitting down? You're not gonna believe this. Ready? It's a piece of string. Look at the way the tiny fibers intertwine. Look at how taut and strong it is. What's true about that? Are you kidding? I'm not familiar. I'm not falling for that. You just want to steal a gnaw or two of my string. I know your type. Go get your own string. You see that guy's piece of string? Wow. I wish I had thought of that. The guy with a piece of string should wrestle the guy who brought a floss. Someone brought floss? I'm still waiting for a number. Did you get a number? I'm here for Eddie, man. I'm here for the signs he gives. He writes them in the sand, man, of your mind. You know, like his brain. He's got an outline for the truth, man. See, Eddie's got, like, the pot boiled, man. He's got the card slipped. It's all in his head, man. All in his head, trust me. Eddie knows, man. He knows. Eddie don't tell fortune. He don't predict the future. He just knows facts. Don't bug him with other shine. I wasn't sure what to bring as an offering, so I brought my rubber duck. I've had it since I was a kid. I used to take it to school in my pocket, and the other kids would point at my pants. Hell, it's chewy enough, and it tastes like my bath water. Eddie should love it. It's not very stinky, though. What's your point? I couldn't think of an offering to bring Eddie until I remembered this dead BP I found under a windshield. Must have been under that windshield for a while because it's partially mummified. It's not very chewy, though. Look at its tongue. Wait till the guy with a piece of string sees this.
Nash them snappers, kid. I got a sock that eats like a meal.
Outstanding.
Most excellent.
This putrid, unwashed, pus-soaked, blood-crusty sock was fermenting around a gangrenous stump of a foot for 8.5 months. This is the chewiest, smelliest sock you'll ever have the luck to nosh on, and you're just a short Q&A away from sucking this baby dry.
Sir, we're all impressed by the sock, but there are rules here, procedures.
Wait your turn. Hey, behind the yellow line. You hear me? Get your butt back there.
You can't just barge in without a number, sir. You have to wait outside.
No. Let him ask. Let him ask.
I'm trying to sneak into the Mistec tunnels, but someone's bolted a methadone door lord to the entrance. Happen to know an easy way around it?
You must give Eddie the sock before he will answer.
What? Forget it then.
Eddie's mind is overpopulated with information. Chewing helps him focus. It allows him to sort through the overwhelming data in his brain and pinpoint specific strands of thought. It's the only way he can concentrate.
Sounds like a scam to me. Thanks anyway.
Fatima.
What did you say?
Fatima. Who's Fatima?
How do you know about...
Fatima. Much pain. Much pain.
Eddie's gift is strong.
Doylord has secret about brother. Very secret. Incriminating.
You found dirt on his brother, huh? So you suggest blackmailing my way into the caves?
Blackmail, unnecessary secret, unnecessary knowledge of brother is enough.
Well, I guess, if you say so.
Trust in Eddie will not misguide you.
Okay, people, okay. Can we wrap this up, please? Eddie's got a lot of subjects left to see today, and we're way behind schedule.
Hey, quit pushing, Punky. I'm history. Thanks for the help, Eddie. Don't go changing.
No respect for peasantry.
Next!
Yay, Emergent. Ben? Go away. Grumpy. He's my boss. My job is to get some mystic. Some kind of relic. We don't give a fuck. Our character doesn't give a shit. It's just a job for now. Badass. Who, Boots? This guy more like a loser, right? Or maybe he was once a badass, so those days are gone. Oh, they leveled up. Usually 70. Oh no, they go down. He goes down. I just didn't see him go down. Let's go. That's why the game's so hard at the beginning, is we're fighting the same character, like the same enemies, but now we have 500, 600 HP, so the battles are a joke. When I was at 120 HP, that was another thing. Oh, these guys. You found tree! He found tree. Here's a payment. Do with money what you will. Quality tree, thank you. 175. Nice.
Warning. Transition mine.
Okay, so we're going back to yeah, we're going back. Yes. Whoa! That was great. No, well, you would think this game was made by about 10 people. So you would think that it's super fucking jank, and you would be correct. And it's not super balanced. But hey, the game was supposed to be, from what I heard, when you finish the game, it was supposed to be about 2/3 of the game. There was another third of the game that was supposed to go afterwards, but they just didn't have time to finish it, so they just wrap up what they had done, and they shipped it. Promising a sequel, not promising, but saying that, yeah, we'll finish the game in a sequel. Oops. No. No, Iron Storm wasn't shutting down. As far as I know, they made Thief 3 much later than this. And Deus Ex 2. No, I just think they probably were way over budget, and it's like, this is it, we need to ship this shit. Yeah, it's on the side of the Mystic Museum. I don't know. Let's go here. No, it's not at Zordo's. But it's not here either. Hey, you. Hope the sock helped you fellas. My foot's cold. might be all the way down here. I can't remember. It's around here. Now I'm thinking that it's not here. It's not here. It's like in the casino area.
Warning. Transition.
Oh yeah, the balance of this game is fun. It's just the first two combat are a little more challenging than you would expect. But as soon as you get level 2 or 3, it's fine.
Please keep area clear. The district
It
of
can catch you off guard, but it kind of forces you to use your item and understand the mechanics of the game. And some games are too easy at the beginning, and then people don't understand the mechanics because they don't need to use them. But then 10, 20 hours into the game, they need to use them, but they forgot about them. And now they're like, this game is completely unbalanced, and I can't get past this. Well, did you listen during the fucking tutorial? I don't know, I just pressed A until it was done. Oh, there's a problem. So yeah, I do think that most complicated games should start with a relatively difficult but low stake battle. So if you lose the battle, you don't go back half an hour, you just restart it. It's difficult, but you can restart a bunch of times until you actually understand it, and it's like a rite of passage. Once you pass this battle, you should be okay for the rest of the game. You understood stuff if you did that. Yeah, well, that's just a video game. Man.
Warning. Transition major.
Where the fuck is it? Is it here?
E and F will commence in 15 seconds.
No, I don't think so.
Anachronox is not lying.
Hey, Massive Man, how's it going? I think it's here. Ah, shit. There's a place where there's... Oh yeah, it's... Oh my god, it's all the way here. Yeah. Yeah. At first I thought it was down there, but I was no, that's not it. And then I didn't think that past at the far end of this map there's like two alleys. One is just a dead-end alley, but the other one goes down to the door. Yeah, to the slums. It's right there. Right here. Betcha Eddie would know how to get past him. Yeah, one of my favorite designs in the game. Amazing. So you have a knowledge of my brother? I don't know how you came to know him, but you put me in an awkward position. The knowledge you are blackmailing me with must not be exposed under any circumstances. However, I'm genetically predisposed to guard this door. So where does this put the both of us? Luckily, I have knowledge of an alternate entrance. Under this bridge, there is a stream. It leads to a subterranean opening into the tunnels. Now take this knowledge and never speak to my brother again. Speak of my brother again. Yes. Okay, now we have our first proper dungeon. Full exploration of the Mystic Tunnels. Don't screw it up, Boots. We need the dough. This is what we're working for. We've been working for the... since we started the game. We got a job, this guy.
Please keep area
Grumpos.
clear. The district of South Anachronox is not liable for
I can't see
injury or
shit,
death
man.
resulting from plate transition. Stand by.
Man, this fucking game's gamma is all over the place. Holy
Transition complete.
fuck. Yeah, this is it. Okay. Whatever, I don't care. It will all. There's nothing to do about this game. It'll look like dick, whatever you do. It already looks like dick. It doesn't show here, but there's parts of the game that are just broken. Like if I open up reshade here, I could make some adjustments. Like just I could play with the levels here. That could help. If I go into the settings here, yeah, I think this is the dark areas. You'll see. So if it is, you'll see that this goes brighter. Yeah, but everything else just like kind of looks like shit. But that could help, and I don't need to do much, so we can. Yeah, I mean maybe I could lift this a little bit, a little tiny bit, not too much, because it just looks like shit. I like the high contrast aspect. I mean, this already does a big difference. Like here, it seems like just playing with it actually, now I can see more than just, it used to be just a black space here, but I can see more details in it. Let's put at 1025. Oh, anyway, I'll take a break here and we'll be continuing this in a couple of minutes.
Crazy, isn't it?
This is a dentist, so we can't show you his face. Morning, Chris. But we thought you might like to see what kind of action arcade game he plays. It's Nova 9 from the makers of Stellar 7. Normal arcade action only skims the surface, cleaning up aliens on a few levels. But Nova 9, with its deep cleaning attack action, reaches way into the cosmos, mopping up alien hordes on 9 different levels and killing the interstellar invaders that cause bad vibes. Plus, clinical studies have shown that Nova 9 fights Gur-Draxon, an early form of total interplanetary tyranny. So brush up on intergalactic adventure. Pick up Nova 9 from Dynamics. Arcade action with real bite. Ask anybody.
There's no time to rest when your foe doesn't sleep. System Shock by Origin successfully weaves adventure and action to create a novel science fiction challenge. Marvel at the first-person, 3D, smooth-scrolling viewpoint as you jump, lean around corners, look up and down, crawl, and even fly in rocket boots. Experience the most sophisticated physics system in a computer game, complete with variable gravity, recoil, and explosions. Listen to the new dynamically layered music system while viewing realistic illumination effects.
What has 4 legs, 63 teeth, long fluffy ears, and a callous disregard for private property? Meet Sam and Max, freelance police. If you play only one hysterical highway adventure game this year, make it Sam and Max Hit the Road, coming this fall.
Okay, Dad, I just want to finish this game. Okay, Dad, I'm coming. Yeah, I'm almost at the end. What happened to summer?
Final Fantasy.
Yeah, Game Boy.
It ain't over till it's over.
Chill out, Dad.
We've chased the Cyberts to the end of the galaxy and are preparing some of the most destructive machines ever built. The Juggernaut, the Reaper, the Demon, the Shadow. Each carries special weapons, lasers, and missiles which you must...
Okay. Oh, a little tougher. Really? Come on, you dead? We're probably gonna level up just from this fight. No. Yeah, the dark areas are still very dark. I wouldn't even be able to see if there's something there. That's how I like it, but I could miss some secrets. What's this? Oh, okay. I thought I could pick it up or something. Okay, let's focus on the one. And he's dead. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, I need to move. Okay, these guys are super weak. think there's a passage here, but there's another passage. No, that's it. The camera goes on this side, you'll see there's a piece of Mystic. It's right there. In the game we still don't know what Mystic is, but it's like material in Final Fantasy. We'll need it to be able to cast spells. Yes, it just came back to me that the skills and the spells completely two different things. But I don't use the spells that much in this game. You don't really need to. That's the thing, and it's not super powerful. It's become powerful as you collect more and you upgrade them, because there's ways to upgrade your spells. Hold up. Yeah, this thing we can pick up. Not right now, and you can see that's why the cursor does this. It's because if we were close enough, it would be turning and we could click on it. Now it's like, yes, you can click on this thing, but you need to be closer. So we'll take a photo of this. Yeah, this was for at the top of the door there, there's an item. This we can go back here with some other character. Same thing with this. So we're gonna take a photo of this. And I will remember from where it is. Okay. Hey, that's a good one. Attack, oh yes. Or if you want to go faster in the video game, lower the FOV. You'll go way faster, you'll see. Also, if you can put your camera as low as you can on the ground, that will also upgrade your speed. Actually, I think that having a very high FOV might actually feel faster. And you're dead. Mean mole. The music in this game is all over the place. It sounds super tinny when you finish a battle. When you enter this. It should, but I don't know, it's because I played Alien versus Predator a lot, and the Alien has a high FOV, And when you go very fast with a high FOV, that's a lot of information for your tiny little human brain. So it's like, overload of, and it feels faster. But you're right, normally if you lower the FOV, you're kind of closer and it feels faster. So if you get closer to the ground, also when I was playing BattleTech, mechs that were closer to the ground felt faster because you can see the ground come at you from closer like that instead of like this. So it just feels like you're going fast. You're not going faster. We could see the speed. There was a fucking speed indicator. We knew exactly what speed we were going at. Same thing with a car. Like the cars that are very close to the ground, they'll just feel faster. You go in a van, and you can go like, for you guys, like 60 miles per hour or more, and it'll feel very, very slow. These guys are tougher, but there was 2 at the beginning, and now there's just 1, so... The game is a little uneven on the difficulty, but it's very JRPG typical, where just a couples of battles are actually difficult, mostly boss battles. There's a couple of creatures in the game that you have to use certain tactics to beat, or to have an easier time with, but it never really gets... For me, the best JRPGs, the best RPGs, are the ones that make every battle significant. Every battle should be a challenge. When I was playing, was it a Colony Ship? Colony Ship is a recent game, and it's quite different than this. But like even Clair Obscur, the monsters that you encounter, in the field, the not boss, are definitely easier than the bosses. But the way the combat system works, if you do a couple of stupid... If you're not attentive, you will die in just a typical battle. Where a normal JRPG, you just mash the fight button, the A button, and everything goes down. Only when the bosses arrive that... Oh, now you have to... okay, now you have to think, use your items, use your magic. Like all JRPGs, I never use my magic. Viston Spikehead. Wait, this is an actual... No, we get items in this game. Because this guy just got a new... What the fuck? Yeah. Spikehead. Every single... There's not many weapons. Every single weapon goes like that. It goes like boom, 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 all the way. Maybe 8? I don't know. Maybe less. 6. Anyways, and the last one is like their ultimate weapons. If you don't really... Man, this is... That is some weird shit right there. This game has always been glitchy. I remember falling through the terrain. That was annoying. But now it's particularly glitchy. But it's graphical glitches, so I understand. Like the transparency effects in the game are completely broken. All the windows in the games are very opaque. You can still go see through them, but they're like tinted. They're super tinted. And not equally tinted. It's very weird. Even the last time I played this game, which was Well, not on this machine really, but it was on Windows 7. It wasn't as glitchy. Okay, so yeah, but there was another way here, right? I could continue here. As you can see in the dungeons, they don't put save points everywhere. When you're inside the the hubs, the hub areas, the towns are big in this game. It's like thinking of other games that are like that. I don't know. It's a very unique game. So maybe this is the door of the Door Lord? If that's the door, we couldn't have even explored it. We would have been stuck up there. There's two ways here. I'm gonna do a save here, whatever. Oh yeah, these petals. There's a flower here. $200? Wow. We just changed his weapon. It made a big difference. Yeah, 120, that's cool. All right, a pedal. We don't even know what the pedals do yet. Why don't you pick up those bugs? Maybe they could be useful, wink wink. Yeah, the farthest, because this guy has to go to them. The melee combat. But this I don't even remember. There's some effects now that are running that I've never seen before. Or I don't remember them. Like these electrical thing going up and down. And I definitely do not remember those red lights going around. Anyway, I'll have to check my old stream. A save point, like our first save point in the dungeon. Okay, this is because we're gonna... There's a mini game. There's multiple mini games in this game. I forgot about that. They're so quick. The game is pretty long, so they still... Yeah, the levels of the music are all over the place. Oh, this is a cutscene. The cutscene sound is its own slider, which is good and not good at the same time. Ah, what am I? Oh yes. So it's the mouse. So it's cool because it's very responsive. Sometimes I don't know how to not touch them. I don't know what... Oh yeah, if we end up with a certain number of crates at the top right, we have 3. We get an item, I think. Or we get an item depending on the number of boxes. Ideally, I would get them all. I probably missed one at the beginning. It's not hard to get them all. 3 cortical diamond discs. I think that's pretty good. 8. I'll do it again. I'll save and I'll do it again. See if I can do something better. There was a save point as well. Curious. What happens if I go back? Oh, invisible wall. Okay, it seems to keep all the autosave, which is really cool. Okay. It's cool that they put a save right in front of it. But you can save anywhere. I don't think in the first version you could save anywhere. I'm pretty sure when this game came out, it was only the time time weavers, or yeah, I definitely missed that first one here. There's probably 10 of them. Grease. The Cordicom discs look more interesting than eel grease. I'm sure there's one missing. 10 seems like a good number, and the fact that we just get an eel grease at 9, that's just shit. I don't even know what the 3 Cordicoms discs are. But eel grease, I can just buy them anywhere. They're just available everywhere. Diamond currents. Okay. Oh, speaking of eel grease, eel grease, eel grease. Save. Did it reset the time again? And their weapon changed depending on when you upgrade them. As you can see, as a soul staff here with this thing that was on the ground. It was exactly that was there. Oops. I'm not sure. What's going on? It's like this is not even activated anymore. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. If it wasn't, it would look way more shittier than this. We couldn't see anything. Wow, more eel grease. Let's focus on the...
Surprise, motherfucker!
Eric! Hello! I saw a static image and I like, what's going on? No, yeah, it's... I changed the way the game, I captured the game. It's weird because the entire first stream of this, 0 issue. And then the second stream, every 15 minutes? after the third time it did it, it was over. Okay, you're not dead. I love this game. This is one of my favorite games. We all have these weird games that are like kind of like, this is my game and no one else's. This is it. There's also a weird little fact that I'm not comfortable disclosing on stream, but I could tell you in PM though. We came from this. I feel I missed some stuff downstairs. There's not much that could be missed. It really looks like I can click on it. Let's save again. I haven't used one healing item since we entered this dungeon. No healing items. I know that when I'm choosing what to attack, the game is paused. Not dead. What is this? What are these? These are ruffians in the city slums. Wait, I wanted to kill that other dude. Oh, that guy's dead. Wow, nobody can hit both. Wow. Yeah, this direction. I'm gonna use some items. It's probably bad. Let's kill this. Oh, I can still attack? So, what does it do? I'm not even sure. This guy has an attack-related skill. I should use it. I think it slows me. Oh, it's flash blind. Eh. Hey, thank you, Log, for the subscription. Yo, Rez, how's it going?
Such sights to show you.
And that should do it. No. Yeah. Oh. Have you started streaming Baldur's Gate 3? I think that's where we need to go. No, we are right from there. Yeah. Yeah, there was definitely a fight here. Probably because, well, I don't know if this has been inspired by Serenity Firefly, but it always reminds me of Firefly, but it came out like the same year. So, probably just a coincidence. Guys in Big Stretch Coat was popular in 2001, I think. When did The Matrix come out? 2000? '99. Exactly. So Deus Ex, this guy. How can I even shoot this guy? Whatever. The original design for JC Denton was not what we got. It is, what's his name? Warren Spector said in an interview when the post-mortem of Deus Ex that it was totally influenced by Matrix and like it was influenced. Like it was not like his decision or something. It was a marketing thing. We need a guy in a trench coat. That's what people want. Oh yeah, the guy was supposed to be way more like military style. More like a mercenary, kind of. There's art running around as you could find of the original designs. All in all, like, maybe when they did it, they were like, oh, we're just folding and it's gonna make our game just blend in with all the other games like that. But in retrospect, I think it was a good choice because the mercenary outfit guy would not have been iconic. Where I think Deus Ex, like JC Denton's look is kind of iconic, even though it's not super original. Yeah, it was very in, but it was in for a very short time. Even like the Max Payne look, you know, Max Payne, very similar, around the same dates. I definitely like that look. I mean, the art style or the most of the media style of the 1999, 2001. I like it a lot. Very cyberpunk, very dark, very gritty. I always attack him with his like hypno gaze. Never grumpy. I think I talked to you, Rez, about Clear Obscure. It's on Game Pass. I think it's worth your time and a little bit of your money, but probably not a lot of money. Because it's not expensive. Game Pass is just... It's a joke. It's even cheaper in US dollars. I still haven't finished it. I'm about like 25 hours in. And the whole fucking game, I'm like, this, I don't know why, this reminds me of Final Fantasy VIII. Even though you'll see it, it doesn't really look like Final Fantasy VIII, but I don't know. I was playing the game and it felt like Final Fantasy VIII. In Final Fantasy VIII, you do have this trigger thing. When you attack, if you press the trigger at the right moment, you do a little more damage. It's not critical, but it does like maybe 10%, 25% more damage. This game has a lot of that. It's quick time event, the JRPG, which I really appreciate. I talked on stream about Legend of the Dragoon, another game that I can't remember if the story was good or not, but I remember liking the combat system. A game that I really didn't play myself. I went to my friend's house and sometimes I would take his controller. It would lend me the controller, but there was like this weird like. It was like combos, I think, and it was a timing effect. There was an effect that went on, and it is very similar to what they did with Clear Obscure. And as soon as one of the first fights started, I didn't know anything coming into that game. I had Game Pass. Fuck it, I'm just gonna install it and see how it is. And I was blown away because I was like, oh my god, this is exactly what I was talking about. I like turn-based combat, but it eventually ends up being just a mash the fight button and it's super boring. But this really merged turn-based combat, traditional, very boring JRPG style combat with your fight item, you know, spells, but made it so that you combo your stuff with your other teammates. And also the enemy. What the enemy does to you also can influence what you'll decide to. There's so many reaction to, oh, this happened. Oh, he's shielded, so now I'm going to do that. He's going to attack me. I can dodge or parry. You can dodge or parry every single attack. There's also jump attacks. So sometimes there's an icon you can jump. And there's another type of attack that comes even later in the game. Oh, wow. And then there's another character that comes later in the game that has this white... it's like a big trench coat. A puffy trench coat, kind of. And this white fur thing here. And I'm like, that really reminds me of Squall. And then I watched the podcast. I haven't finished it because they were going into kind of spoiler territory. The podcast, Co-Carnage and It Me JP, which I don't really care about, but their podcast, I can't remember the name of the podcast, but I watched it. They interviewed The CEO of the company, which is also a designer of the game, because there's like 30 people that made that game, and one of the first influence or something he said is like, he didn't say the game was influenced by Final Fantasy VIII, but of course it is. But he said Final Fantasy VIII is the Final Fantasy, and with a big thick French accent. And I was like, oh shit, yeah, I totally saw that, dude. You guys love. He said that like the entire studio is kind of like really into Final Fantasy VIII. And I was like, yeah. I understand why. I definitely like Final Fantasy VIII. I said that multiple times on stream. I want to play it, but I don't know people. No one cares about it. I went on the other direction. My favorite kind of boring. What is that? Wait, what? The JRPG boring fights? The turn-based? I like turn-based, but I prefer tactical turn-based. My favorite turn-based combat is like BattleTech. That's my favorite turn-based combat system in any game, BattleTech. The turn-based. So this is the boss. Gonna heal everybody up. Maxed out. Man, we only have 2 Glowdens and 1 bat. I was about to take a Glowden for that one thing there, but because I don't know why it does that. This reminds me, I think it always does. We're at 1000 HP right now, that's nice. Claire, Obscure, well, it's fucking amazing. It blew me away, completely blew me away. The quality is over the charts, it's off the charts. It's made by a super small studio, but I think it's better than 99% of what AAA studio. It's the best JRPG that came out in the last 20 years. Even though I haven't played a JRPG since like Final Fantasy IX or something, like that must be the most recent JRPG I played. I don't know, something like that. I think it will take all the fucking awards next year. The video game award show, it's gonna take everything. From independent studio to music to graphics to design to story, and maybe even game of the year. But if it doesn't get game of the year, it's gonna take everything else. That's my prediction. This is a game that has everything right about it. Now I can't even see where I am, but whatever. We can move around. This guy destroys some. So he gets in front of these. This is the first battle that you have to use move to not get hit. Oh, the CEO said that he wanted to make a game that you can finish without getting hit once. And I don't know if that's never been done by a JRPG, but he did it. You can play this game and not get hit once if you're good enough. Uh-oh. Okay, no, he moves, hits his chest, gets an HP bonus of 150. I wanted to move him. I didn't realize it was him that was moving. But going on a destroyed one, I think, is a good strategy. I don't think this is an insta-hit, but I'm sure it does more than 500 damage. Yeah, Baldur's Gate is great. Baldur's Gate is the best. Like, we have Baldur's Gate, and now we have, like, one of the best example of a recent CRPG, and one of the best example of a recent JRPG. All, like, in the span of, what, like, 2 or 3 years. Like, these need to set the bar for everything else that comes after. Everything else that comes after that doesn't take inspiration or doesn't learn from those games should not even be looked at. They should be shunned. They should be shamed. Okay? This is important. Because if we bend the knee and if we listen to what these other devs said that, oh, Baldur's Gate 3 is an abnormality. You shouldn't expect all the games to be like that. When Skyrim or Oblivion came out, did people say that? Did people say, oh, we're never gonna get another game like Skyrim? Because you know what? We didn't really get another game like Skyrim, right? Because those games are so long and take so much money and time and investment of like it's a gamble. Because if that game fails, like Starfield, I think is a good example. I don't know how much money it costs to make Starfield, but it was probably a big loss to Bethesda. And the fact that Oblivion Remastered came out and now that will make them recuperate. I think they needed to do that to be able to finish Elder Scrolls 6. I'm not joking, I'm not exaggerating. I think after the failure of Starfield, I think they were in dire in problematic. They were in a bad. They didn't say it, but I'm sure it wasn't good. I would not have liked to be at that company when that happened. Those big studio needs to be slapped in the face. Do you guys know about the latest Marathon Bungie scandal? Like, it's a huge scandal, and if you haven't heard about it, you'll hear about it. Stolen art, man. Flagrant stolen art. At this point, admitted, since last Friday, admitted live on stream, admitted stolen art. I don't know why you would admit it, because you're gonna get to court, so maybe don't admit anything right now. Maybe talk to your lawyer first. It's so bad. Stolen art on a game that every single people that talked about Marathon, the newer one that's coming out, maybe it's not gonna come out, who knows. Nobody gave a shit. People that played the alpha said that it played like every other extraction shooter, and every single one that talked about the art of the game said that it looked like shit. I also include myself in there. Oops, I forgot to move. We're fine. The game just looks like shit. It's like they went out of their way to look bad. And now the art is stolen? Why is the art stolen? It doesn't even look good. What? Are you guys on drugs? What? Yeah, Marathon. You know Marathon from Bungie. Bungie made a Marathon, like a game named Marathon on the Mac back in 96, 97, something like that. Maybe 2000. That's the reason they were hired by Microsoft to make Halo. And now they're making, well, it's pretty much made. They made a Marathon game that's an extraction shooter, a multiplayer, whoops, extraction shooter that looks bland as fuck for those who played it, and also doesn't look bland, but it doesn't look good though. Like, it looks awful. The combination of like yellow, purple, orange, and green. Well, no, orange green is a good combo. There's combos of colors that don't match, and it's like they went out of their way to do it. The faces of the characters are the most ugly ever. I don't understand what's wrong with people now. Like, I don't understand what's wrong with artists that are doing that, because not all artists are doing that. Because every single character in Clair Obscur is fuckable, including the males. I mean, everybody looks amazing. And then you have like Marathon or Avowed or even Baldur's Gate 3. Like Baldur's Gate 3, the characters aren't really good looking. They sound great. They sound fuckable. Like Shadowheart. Oh, and I'm playing Clair Obscur and I'm like, man, Melee's voice, like there's a younger character in the game. No spoilers, you see her very quickly. She's there at the very beginning of the game. She's called Maele, Maele, or something like that. A weird name. And she has the most beautiful voice I've ever heard in my voice. One of the beautiful female voice. And it's Shadowheart from Baldur's Gate 3. I'm like, oh my god, yeah, okay. Because when I was playing Baldur's Gate 3, I'm like, oh my god, Shadowheart's voice. I would fuck her voice only. Just her voice. I don't care. Just talk to me while I fuck you. I don't know. I don't know why I'm obsessed by some types of voices. But there are some types of voices that just turn me on. Like, there's no other way to say it. It turned me on. The French version of the movie Labyrinth, the David Bowie Labyrinth movie. So, Jennifer Connelly, amazing woman. She looks fucking amazing. She still looks fucking amazing by today's standard. And like 40 years later, but her voice in the French version, oh my god, melts me. It completely melts me. And it melted me when I was 14 years old or even 7. It still does it today. It just sounds so fucking good. We're here now. Okay, so we're still looking for Mystic here. Yes. The French dubbed of Labyrinth. So if you want to listen to it, go on Netflix, go into the French version, and it may not be... Is it on Netflix? It may not be the same version I'm talking about. I can show, but it probably won't, like, if you really want, if you're curious and like, I want to listen to that voice, it probably will not do that effect on you since you're English, so you probably won't understand what she says. But I don't know, I think, like, beauty is not as subjective as some people think. There's a melody in that voice. Some voices like mine just sound like shit, and some other voice has an amazing melody and are very pleasing to there's people that are pleasing to the eye, or there's some people that are pleasing to the ears. That's why some people are hired to do like radio shows and some aren't. They just really sound good. What's this? Oh, this is the Mystic. This is where we came from. This looks like shit. This looks like the cube from Hellraiser.
What the hell is that?
Man, what a washout. I busted my knuckles for this?
It looks like it's made from Mysterium. The same material Mystech is made from. We've got to get this back to my lab immediately.
Okay, so I hope there wasn't anything else in that room.
Look, boys. Losers.
Oh, Data. We do see Data.
Well. If it ain't my favorite butter and egg man. Hey, Detta. Hear you're moving up in the world.
Your charm on legs, Crash. Too bad your mouth's smarter than the rest of you. Now your stomach's smart, too.
Thanks for the education.
I haven't seen you all year, Sylvester. Nice coat. Remind me why I'm keeping you alive.
Kill me and you'll never see the money.
You're dead. Oh no, that's pocket change compared to my numbers now. Try again.
I'm drawing a blank here.
Nostalgia. You bring to mind my humble beginnings. One must stay grounded, despite one's success. And you, give me the stone.
Stone? What stone?
Come on, Grumps, give it to him. You don't know who you're dealing with.
I know a two-bit thug in a fancy suit when I see one. He'll have to kill me for it. Oh!
Thanks much, Sylvester. Whatever this is will look swank in my collection. Poot, schedule a dinner with Mr. Boots for the end of the week. Someplace nice.
Not Brebulin. I hate Brebulin.
I may be a sentimental old fool, Sly, but if the money isn't mine by dessert, we'll break out the saws. Bottle up and go, boys.
Sunny Funnies, Friday at dusk hour, don't forget.
What? Why did there wasn't no subtitles for that with the robots?
Honestly, Detective.
Moron! I'm gonna kill you! That stone was in my hands, and you rolled over for those Goombas without a thought.
Look, old man, you hired me to keep you safe. Those guys were gonna dust you.
Rubbish. We could have taken those ruffians on easy. You cost me a stone.
Stone's bones. It's time to settle up, Cupcake.
What? After that? Forget it!
Hey, you hired me to keep you safe. You didn't mention anything about that stone, so cough up the birds.
Piss.
Yeah, very funny. Where's the rest?
What rest? That's your fee.
$100? This won't even pay my bar tab.
Well, then maybe next time you'll pay more attention to your fee up front. I'm not a rich man, Mr. Boots. Take it with a smile or walk.
Fine, fine, I'll take it.
Wait a minute. You're going?
Of course I'm going. This case is closed.
Do you have any idea how much money you're walking away from? There's energy dormant in every slag of Mystech. If we figure out a way to activate it, we'll never have to worry about money again.
What do you need me for? Weren't you mad at me a second ago?
Well, I don't need you in particular, but you've got a flair for fighting, and everyone else I know is dead. What you need is a change of venue. When we come back, you'll have enough money to pay off your debt and start a new life.
I'm listening.
Planet Sunder. There's a brilliant scientist there who's thinking along the same lines I am. If I knock heads with her, we might just pull this off and make a bundle.
Okay, I'll take the case, as long as the egghead doesn't get a cut.
Sold.
And I want more than $100.
You'll get plenty more.
Maybe
and
you should
I'm
ask
in charge,
what's the
you hear
number.
Me? You're a danger to yourself.
No, piffle.
And stop hitting me with that thing, or I'm gonna belt you back. Ow! I mean it.
So, take a shuttle from Anachronox towards the center station. That's our next stop. Oh, we exit by that door. Okay, we're gonna save, and this is the perfect place to stop, and for me to go play a little bit of Clerics Obscure. Give me a second. I'm gonna see if I can find a clip of that voice I'm talking about. I'm sure you're very curious to know what type of French voice turns me on. Let's see if that's on Netflix. I hope it is. This movie needs to be seen. No, the Dark Crystal is, though. Why is Labyrinth not there? That sucks. It's funny because I type in Labyrinth, and the first movie that shows up is Mean Girls. The second movie is the Dark Crystal. Okay, okay. Then we have The Road to El Dorado, Hook, Sausage Party. It's n'importe quoi. N'importe quoi. Okay, if I go on YouTube. French version Labyrinth movie. The entire thing? The version you've never seen. What the fuck is this?
And the hat himself as...
Oh yeah, they talk about some of the deleted scenes. Yeah, I've seen that. That's a fan dub. Oh, the French TV trailer. Hey, what the fuck? Wow. Oh my god, that's amazing. That is the right one. That's the right one. I'm not sure we're gonna hear her. We hear David Bowie in French, but we don't hear Jennifer in the entire fucking trailer. No, this will be like these milliseconds of fucking song will be my video will be demonetized. Yeah, but yeah, the French version of this movie is very, very good. There's some movies that the dub is... I'm not saying it's better than the original. We're talking David Bowie here, but... Someone said... Yes, exactly. So we're done for the night. It's normal that it glitches like that when I alt-tab out of the game. I don't know why it does that. Okay, we're gonna raid Wu Chunk. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great night. Tomorrow we're playing The Dig. Ideally, we finish The Dig tomorrow. Maybe it's gonna be a longer stream than usual, but we have about like 3 hours left, something like that. If I don't fuck around too much. So The Dig tomorrow. Wednesday we continue this at 8. And Thursday we're gonna start Star Trek. Klingon Academy, which I've never heard about. It looks amazing, by the way, from what I've seen, but it seemed to be very, very niche game. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. See you next time. Ciao.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
I'll buy that, Fred.